Hello lovely people and welcome back to our channel, Quinta Fonte da Pipa. And today I'm about to go and let the goats out, and me and Mum have registered a fire and we are going to be burning some piles of brambles. As you can see, we've nearly burnt through this pile, and on the next terrace below this, we've got another line of brambles to burn, so we're going to go down there and burn that pile, because this is under control enough that it's not going to spread, and the grass is still quite wet with some morning dew.
Some kind of butterfly, baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you
Have your pitchfork.
Yes. As you can see, Molly's down on the terrace below me burning her rubbish, and I'm still up here keeping an eye on mine. And as I said last week, our corks that got burnt is one that survived, which is lovely to see. And this one. There's Lucy down there on another terrace.
It's the next day, and as you can see, the pile burnt down to nothing. Oh, morning goats. Going for their morning oranges. Down here you can also see the second pile we burnt, and all of this has now been cleaned up and there are no more brambles here. We are going to go, for reference, there is the goat barn and the large tank is here, so we're going to be going up there to burn the rest of the pine tree that Dad cut.
Well, this is mine and Molly's next pile that we need to burn, but as you can see, it's not in a very good place to burn it. So Molly is down there, and she's got some bark from the eucalyptus, which is a really good fire starter. So we're going to build our fire there. We're probably going to put this on time lapse. But over here is our tank, which we have is 3/4 full of water, and we've got buckets, so both Molly and I are prepared just in case. But we have registered the fire and they say it's okay to burn, so that's our job for the day.
Whilst we've been burning our rubbish, Dad's been doing Dad's thing and trying to...
And it's hotter than it looks today, isn't it? I
yeah.
need to take this jumper off. I tried looking at the orange pump which came on this trolley. Not sure if it's French or if it's Portuguese. You might have seen a green little water pump in a short video I did. I got that running. I can get a spark out of it, but it's very, very weak. And it's got no carburettor on it. And I thought, well, I looked at the parts inside this motor that make the spark to put on that motor, and they're different, so they won't work. So I've stuck to putting this motor that I know works. I'm just trying to get it to idle a lot smoother. So let's see if it starts again. Oh, almost. I've lowered that idle right now, so let's revs up. Did feel like that locked up, and now it does feel like it's locked up. Yeah, that's seized up. Oh well, that's good, isn't it? Oh, don't tell me it's got no oil in it. I don't think it's got any oil in it. I don't believe that.
No, there's just smoke.
That was filled with oil. Where's the oil gone? Oh well, that's good, isn't it? Oh well, let's let that cool down and put some more oil in it. Oh dear. Yeah, that's locked up. Oh dear. That's not good. Why on earth has the oil gone?
Because this is our pump mounted on the frame, correct?
Yeah, it's a pump I've had running for hours and hours and hours. It's not been used. And when I say hours and hours, what I mean is a couple of days, so there's no way it's used all the oil. And it's not got any oil left in it, but there's no sign of leak. I wondered why. This is the breather, and that was smoking quite a bit, and it never did it before. I did just wonder why, but Well, let's hope this will cool down and be fine. It should do, because it wasn't revving very hard when it locked up. So yeah, she didn't like that. So I'm going to have to leave this for a good, well, till it goes cold, and then hope it'll turn over again.
But we will come back and check on this situation when we've gone and burnt some more rubbish. It's not looking good, but
No, it's not looking good.
we'll see if they can fix it.
Sugar.
On this week's episode of What's Broken.
What's Dad gone and messed up? That's not good, is it? Where on earth has all the oil gone? Right. Slowly lift the handles up. Right.
Slowly.
It's almost full. Put some of that on top of the piston. Oh no! There we go. That's just freed up. Right, well, it probably won't start for a few goes, and when it does, it's going to be really smoky because I've just
That's what I thought, a load of
I've just
smoke.
put oil on top of the piston. Well, without trying to start it, get some of that oil back in the system and where it should be.
Is that what that noise is?
That's the piston coming up and going whoop, 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 pushing the air out of the spark plug hole.
It's a really cool noise, actually.
Huh?
It's a really cool noise.
Yeah, that was hot, that oil that just sprayed out of there.
And on your jeans that you said you weren't going to do work in.
Well, you know what I'm like. If I've got clothes on, I work in them.
Because yesterday we asked Dad to do something. He said, oh, well, I'm in clean clothes because we had to go into town. He said, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make sure I'll change my jeans. And
Yeah. Oh dear, poor old thing. Sorry, engine. Oh, that was my fault. Yeah, but I know this has had got oil in it. Well, it was supposed to have had oil in it because it was running. Oh dear.
this here is and was our rosemary patch. Some of it is coming back after the fire, but also quite a lot of it is still dried, burnt, dead bush. So we're going to cut back some of this. We're going to cut back some of the branches on the cork tree and clean. Ooh, as I fell over. We're going to clean some of this, but I think Mum's going to set most of this out because her back's not great today. So we'll see how much we can get done and see how much of this we can get cleared. It's been very warm, so Edward has decided to lay in the track in the shade. Aren't you beautiful? Is it a bit hot? '82. And chilly.
I see you want to lift, Mo. Anybody for a lift? Come on then.
Chilly's got in the front.
I'm very happy. Oh, little and large. Well, it appears we have stupid goats.
You already knew that.
Molly and I have started a fire and they've come to eat the leaves. You numpties. That's the thing with goats, anything green. So the retrobates we have are Edna, Muffin, Diane, Bonnie and Patsy. Yes. Yes. Honey's walking away from the crime scene. And Molly's getting on with this and I'm doing my best to drag it across, but I'm a bit crippled this afternoon, unfortunately. Just you, is it, Ed? Okay, it's not great, but we've pulled out 2 very, very dead rosemaries. This one here, I'm afraid that's a job for Alex. Me and Molly don't have the strength to do it. It just looks a little bit clearer. And this one here that we thought was dead isn't actually dead. As you can see, look. So again, this is another one we're going to leave for Alex to sort. Right, we now have to go and sort our goats out. Well, Alex has come up to trim Jeff's feet for us this morning. Oh God, I'm facing my biggest fear. Look at that. Oh, if it's one thing I can't stand, it's rats. And it's just been sat there for 10 minutes just looking at me. But once Alex has done Jeff's feet, I'm going to give Alex the camera because I'm getting out of here.
I don't want the camera.
I'm not doing it, I'm close enough, I'm sorry.
It's still there. And look, I went to touch it with a stick earlier, look. It's not scared at all. It went the other side. Look. Ugh. Lovely. Well, every time you come up here now, Molly, you need to wash your hands and we need to have a good clean up here and get the cat.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Oh, I don't wanna eat it, baby.
Oh dear. Yeah. Not a nice day. Don't think we've been getting much done today. It's 9:30. I've been up since 7 o'clock hoping that it would just be an early morning mist and damp morning, but unfortunately it looks like it's going to be a day to light the fire. Less than a minute later. I think we all love to hate eucalyptus, but it is an amazing firewood. Those logs are already on fire just from one pine cone and a bit of eucalyptus bark.
Me and Mum have come to collect water, but that would be boring to film for the 1000th time. So we are going to take you to a little beauty spot that has been built in the village by our new president. So let's walk down there and just give you a little tour. And the water that is in this river comes from where we go and collect our water, Sindhuwarada. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's across the river. Hold the camera. Film me in case I fall in.
Okay. So Molly's going across the river, and she's just gonna, I'll pass about the camera, but they have lighting, so it's all lit up at night. This is where I fall in the river, Mol.
You can see that better now. So there are lights, and this will all be illuminated at night. So we're going to go back up these stairs and show you a statue that has been built, and then we will take you along this track here. We did it, and I didn't fall over.
Now we just got to try and get me up the stairs. So there's little benches to sit on, isn't there? Wow, it's a cricket. Does he move? Is it for kids to play on? Oh yeah, cool. Do you want to get on, Mol?
No, I don't think you're supposed to ride. Oh, I mean...
No, you are. Go on, have a go.
Not with my weight limit. And inside it says, you probably won't be able to see that. Made and offered by Carlos Hippolytão in 2023.
And this river doesn't dry up because it comes from up in the mountains.
About 5 years ago, I believe, me, Mum, Dad, my boyfriend and a whole group of people came and gave up a whole day of their time to come and clean all of the riverbanks and clean out all of the trees. I'm sure Dad will put some photos up on screen if we can find them, but we helped remove all the trees and clean everything and paint all the benches, and we're just going to walk down and see what everything looks like 5 years later. It's changed a lot in the last few years, hasn't it?
Really overgrown.
It's been a really long time since we've been down here, hasn't it? Just thinking about how many times I walked this.
I remember this. This is when we rented the house in the village.
Okay, so behind that
we
pink
used to walk
house.
the dogs down here.
Behind that pink house is a house with that little bit of roof tile you can see. It's the house that we rented.
Yeah.
And we'd walk down here, all the way down this track, and it's very, very overgrown now. Very. Because not many people use this track anymore. I hope you can see that this curves all the way up, and then you end up near the village football pitch, which was a lot of it was a lot quicker to go that way than it was to walk all through the village, up the hill and round. Oh wow, this brings back memories, doesn't it?
I was just thinking, when you were little, we used to play poo sticks back in England at the rivers.
So me and Mum are going to go sit down and tell you about some exciting news that we have.
Yes, very exciting news. Well, this isn't the exciting news, but we've literally just popped down here to show you this
And get some water.
And Alex normally edits on a Sunday, but he went off for a bike ride this morning to clear his head a bit, and he saw one of his friends at the dam, and he's off out to lunch with all of his friends from the village today. So that'll be nice for Dad.
He's going to go to their farm and eat wild boar, so
Yeah.
he's quite excited about that.
Our exciting news is one of our subscribers,
One of you lovely people.
yes, one of you lovely people contacted us, offering us the opportunity of a holiday.
I've never been on holiday.
Molly's never ever been on holiday, and
Ever.
no, and I haven't had a holiday for 24 years, and I'm not sure, like, viewing properties in Portugal, you could class that as a holiday, can you? I don't know.
Not really, but
So yes, we've been given the opportunity of an apartment.
in Portugal.
Yep, in the Algarve. Fingers crossed, me and Molly are off there in 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
for a week away, which
I'm extremely excited about because it's right by the beach, and I haven't been to a beach in
you had a day at a beach, didn't you, with Zay?
so about 4.5, 5 years ago was the last time I went to the beach. But for those of you who are new to our channel and don't know, we came from Chichester.
We literally lived 5 minutes from the beach.
And it is something I really, really miss.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. So if any of you have been to Portugal and have any suggestions of anything to do, preferably free.
Yeah, because we are on a very, very, very
tight
budget.
So if anyone's got any free things to do, leave them down in the comments below. I have found out that the museum is free on Sundays if you go at a specific time. So we'll see how that goes, but we obviously will be taking you along with us.
Yeah, me and Molly are going to actually take the GoPro with us, and we're going to film what we get up to, what the apartment's like, because
what's near.
Yeah, what's nearby, things that we're getting up to, because Alex is staying home, he's on goat and dog duty.
Yeah.
So
it's sad he's not coming, but we feel safer having Dad at home.
Yeah,
in a
and
sense.
you know, because again, it's getting near fire risk time.
Yeah, there was a fire 2 villages along from us less than a week ago. So me and Mum are going to be cleaning some stuff up. Well, as you've seen, we've been cleaning some stuff, but we will be continuing cleaning more banks and doing some more burning, so everything's safer and slightly more protected. Yeah, I'm extremely excited.
Super excited. She's been driving me around the twist, making lists.
I love planning, lists, agendas. It's right down my alley.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. So, yeah, holiday.
Well, we've got about 2 weeks and we're off.
Yep.
Yeah. So, fingers crossed we make it.
We're going off grid. We're about to have solar panels fitted to the house. Now, I think you all know that we're on the grid, but out here in Portugal, 85–90% of Portugal's electricity is made from energy efficient or solar panels, wind power, and I believe some water turbines that create Portugal's electricity. So Portugal's pretty much off grid. So when we came here, We looked at actually putting in our own solar system, but to be honest, I think you'd actually struggle to run a large house from solar, even if you pay a lot of money. So what this will enable us to do is, during the day the panels collect the electricity. We don't pay for the electricity during the day, we'll only pay for the electricity when the sun's not up, so throughout the evening. And what we intend to do there is, we've literally only got a laptop or something like that that's charging, and our hot water immersion. That will go on a timer, so that turns off during the evening and only will be on during the day. EDP recommended to cover the usage that we've been paying EDP for the electric, 3 panels. So we've gone for 4 panels, so we've always got slightly more electric coming in the house than what we've already been using. So hopefully we shouldn't be paying very much for our electric. Now normally our electric is about 120 to 140 euros a month. As soon as these guys install this, it goes down to us paying 96 euros a month, which is basically paying for the solar system. So, and that will take 2 years to pay that off at that rate. So after the 2 years have finished, we know other people that have got the same system, it generally costs them about 20 to 25 euros a month to run their house normally with these panels installed. So I think it's about the best way to sort of be off-grid in Portugal for the money. Otherwise, you know, you've got to spend tens and tens of thousands of pounds to get a decent solar system going. And these guys are here installing it all. And the other thing is, the guys install a smart meter in our fuse board, not the smart meter which the Americans have, which are a bit dubious. This basically connects to our Wi-Fi and connects to a mobile phone app, and we can see throughout the day what we're making, what we're using, and all the rest of it. So the guys are up on our 2nd floor installing that, which is brilliant. They said, I would have assumed we've got our main fuse board on the ground floor, and in Portugal each level of your house has a different circuit board, has its own fuse box. We've got one on the 2nd floor, and they're actually wiring the meter into that. They don't have to bring it downstairs, and it sort of, it backfeeds to the grid in that way, which I think is really quite clever. And some of our new solar panels going to be installed. Wow, they're giant things. These are little micro inverters apparently, and they're going to go up on that part of the roof up there. The guys are just about to put, well, they've taken one panel up and they're putting them up on the roof up there. When the guys are finished, I'll go up and show you. So there's our 1st floor, well, ground floor fuse box in the house, and that is the smart meter. That's connected to our Wi-Fi, and then we can connect our phones to it via the app, and we can see how much power we're producing, which I think is pretty good. There we go. 4 solar panels. I think they've done a really good job. I think they've been here for just under 3 hours. It's all completely installed. Happy with that. And it's at the end of the day, right at the end of the day. So we're getting a little cast of shadow from the chimney, but they knew that would happen. Pretty happy with that lot. They've already checked we're making over 650 watts. That was in the first few minutes of turning it on, and with a shadow across the end panel there because of the chimney. But we should be making 1,280 watts apparently. So we'll have a look tomorrow when the sun's up and see how we're getting on.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. We really do appreciate all of your comments, all of your likes, and everyone who subscribes to our channel. We are really grateful for you all. So we will see you back here next week. Bye.